Yeah, I mean that's. I think some of the stuff was that they talked about in some of the coaches' meetings. They're trying to think to clean some of that stuff up, and a lot of times they'll use the G League, to experiment with those rules and see, how they go through experimentation and then making decisions of whether or not they want to implement them, in the NBA. But I think the clarity on some of that stuff will be a little bit more, interesting. I mean, the same rule obviously if the guy's out, but also if players are out above and the ball gets thrown. So I think they're trying to do things to reward. The game is being played a lot faster. I think the next thing that they'll probably have to address and will address is the take fouls on transition where it's not a clear path and guys just take a foul. And this really kind of, it's just to stop the break. I think they'll probably evaluate some of that because I think the one thing about our game, which is great, is because of the speed and the pace at which it's being played and the players and the greatness of these guys at this level, the openness, I think they want to really make that and continue to make that part of the game with the way the game's evolving into that. Yeah, I think we have to make, that's got to be an awareness. I mean, we started right away today with officials. I mean, we brought officials in today because I think that some of the rules that they're doing that, like I was saying, the fast break, the freedom of movement, they want to be able to have that. And, certainly the two-handed grabbing, the holding, there's going to be an emphasis on, allowing guys to move. And, I mean, they were pretty clear on that. So I think the shot clock going to 14 on an offensive rebound, some of the physicality. We've always been a physical team. We try to be a physical team inside the rules without fouling. But you're going to have an awareness of what you're doing with your hands.